up on Drudge, it gets picked up by the news. We keep hammering it and exposing it. That is so huge. So teacher, blows the whistle. Common Core, can you get us a scan of that?
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but what better way for the globalists to destroy our rights and our Constitution than by just simply removing it from our education system?
Yeah, that's 1984. So describe what it said to us, A, and B, can you scan it and send it over?
Yeah, I can scan it for you. It simply has all the different topics, and it says American Revolution and Constitution, and things the next, like other topics have A++, the different religions. Of course, they're pushing different religion stuff instead of Constitution.
Yeah, teach 5-year-olds how to give a blowjob. That's probably A++.
So, I've already been through this, and I kind of do my own personal thing anyway, but the way they do it, like you say, if I don't do the test they want us to give, then I can get in trouble. I have to give the test. I have to teach what they say. And so basically, in our United States history classes, in the United States of America, they're not going to be taught the American Revolution and the Constitution. I just could not believe that. That is so blatantly.
Actually, we've gotten Common Core stuff that's become national news a few months ago where it said the Constitution isn't for everybody. It's group rights. So I know they're going in that direction, but that is sensational. That will really expose them. Please, sugar on top. Scan that as soon as you can. Write up a brief description. Don't say the school district or whatever. Send it to showtips@infowars.com. And everybody, this is how you fight them. Speak out against it. There's more of us than there are of them. And I just asked John Harmon running the show, I said, is that too much what I just said they're teaching 5-year-olds? And he said, no, it's reality. This isn't a racy show. I don't want to get up here and talk about sex stuff on air, okay, because I'm a conservative person when it comes to that stuff, and I respect people. I don't, run around kissing my wife in public or whatever. But they're teaching 5-year-olds this, so on an adult show, I should tell you. Because if it's shocking here, well, why is it okay for the kids? And I was telling Kit Daniels about this. He goes, yeah, I know. He goes, it's Brave New World, Alex, which Huxley said was a real plan in his book, Brave New World Revisited, that he wrote in 1960. He said the real plan is to sexualize kids by age 5, have them be adults by age 10, and dead by 20. And people go, that sounds crazy. No, they're going to do that with the chemicals. And that doesn't mean they'll get away with it, but they're nuts. The globalists are flaming lunatics, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, there it is. We need to teach sex education to kindergarten classrooms, town hall. But what is the sex education? Well, it's here's how the man has sex with the other man. I don't want them teaching kids how to have sex with women. I mean, don't sexualize our children. Going back, what else was in this curriculum that you're going to send to us?
Well, it's everything about, just world and U.S. history, but the main thing I could not believe is they are getting rid of Constitution and U.S. revolutionary history in a U.S. history class. And
so in a U.S. history class, obviously you should be able to talk about this as a teacher. It's your First Amendment, but you might get in trouble. You want to say what school district you're in or the general area of California?
I'll say Central California. I don't want to get too specific. I don't know how much trouble I can get into or whatever.
Well, we're all going to get in trouble if we don't speak out, but I appreciate you even doing this. When are you going to send me the scan? Yeah,
I wanted to add, is it showtips@infowars.com? Is that what you said?
Showtips@infowars.com. CC it to writers@infowars.com. Just please, when are you going to send it to us?
I'll try to do it today or tomorrow.
All right, and listen, I really need you to do that. I need everybody to send me what they've got. We rely on the tips. If you send us something big that we don't get it again, send it again. We got great writers, but we don't have the money. We should have 10 people. We don't have the money. We need more writers, more researchers, more analysts. God bless you. Anything else in there that was weird American history, Constitution gone? I'd love to contrast it to next to what they said was important. Let me guess that white people are racist or something.
Yeah, of course. We're all racist and we're all destroying the earth, right?
Well, listen, send over the whole curriculum because we call it the California, cation of the world. No, it's the UN. It is UNESCO that sets those standards under treaty, but we never ratified the treaty. So it's literal Agenda 21.
Yes, and exactly because of the diversity of California, this is their test subject. They're working California to see, how this system will work for everywhere else, nation and worldwide.
Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it all over. Great point, sir. I got your promise. You're going to send that.
All right, I will. Hey, thanks for taking my call.
Great
point. What you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I should stress, send us the intel. Send it, send it, send it. Say, I don't want my name in the town, or I do, but give us some background so we can vet it and make phone calls. Send it, 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 send it. We exposed the clergy response teams 3 years before it was in the news, where they have literally tens of thousands of preachers then, it's much bigger now, on federal payroll spying on everybody. People didn't believe it at the time. Now it's mainstream news. I mean, this is treason. We're going to go to break and come back with Holly, Juan, Michael, and Mac. I'll go to your calls quicker now. I appreciate you holding. It's just that is so incredible. It is just so mind-blowing to see all of this unfolding. And now they're firing TV hosts if they're secretly Christian. Hit TV shows. We covered that last week. Oh, we found out you go to church and are conservative. You're fired. I mean, it's just literal takeover. They're making their move right now.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
Warnings of an American collapse hit us nearly every day. Gear up while you still can with Infidel Body Armor. Don't spend between $500 and $600. Infidel is available for just $374.99 with free shipping within the U.S. Made in America and legal in all 50 states. Resist tyranny with Infidel Body Armor. Buy yours today at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Spelled INFIDEL BodyArmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
To thank you for being a loyal listener, we have a limited time freebie offer for you. Claim your free heirloom tomato seeds, just pay shipping, right now at 123freeseeds.com. These aren't ordinary seeds. These are heirloom, non-genetically modified super seeds that are open pollinated and can be grown, harvested, and replanted endlessly. These survival seeds are actually more valuable than gold in a crisis. Go to 123freeseeds.com and you can get an airtight storage packet of 150 super seeds free while supplies last to say thank you for being a loyal listener. First come, first served. Just cover shipping. Go to 123freeseeds.com now to see if your free heirloom seeds are still available. That's 123freeseeds.com.
A chemical spill contaminating the water supply in 9 West Virginia counties.
This year alone, over 300,000 people in West Virginia had their drinking water contaminated.
What are the health effects of having these drugs in our drinking water?
It's forced medical treatment without the consent of residents.
My friends, water filtration is one of the most basic actions you can take to protect you and your family from the harmful toxins and heavy metals in your tap water.
On average, the county says it sprays with the glyphosate at least once a week.
Few filters cut out the glyphosate that is found in water supplies worldwide. Remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, hydrofluorosilicic acid, sodium hexafluorosilicate.
Fluoride, it is in tea, it's in coffee, it's in water, it's in bread, it's in toothpaste.
It is our responsibility to protect our families. The establishment's not going to do it. It's time to take action. It's time to filter our water. Visit InfoWarsStore.com and use promo code WATER to get 10% off their entire family of incredible products. Or call toll-free 888-253-3139. There might be enough time to turn this country and this world around, folks. We'll take calls this segment and the next. John Rappaport is in the middle of the big fires that are in Southern California, San Diego area. Almost every time this happens, it's either lightning or it's people setting fires in wealthy areas to harass people, or just pyromaniacs. And it's very, very fitting that California is just besieged by every form of evil you can imagine. He's going to be joining us to talk about a host of issues. John Rappaport, always informative. Right now, let's go back to your phone calls. Let's talk to Holly in Tennessee. Thanks for holding. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex. It's such a pleasure to talk to you. I've been listening to you for 7 years. I am calling about a couple of issues I've had with the public schools, my son in Arizona. The first one, he was in middle school, and he was involved in a skit with an assigned group, and one of the boys did something that one of the girls considered inappropriate. So they took my son to the office along with the other boy because he was the only other boy in the group. So then I received a message from the vice principal of his school, not to panic that there was an issue, but it has been that my son has been found innocent and he's a good kid. So then I talked to my son and find out later that he was taken up to the office, his backpack taken away from him, everything taken away from him. He was seated in a glass room by himself where he was made to wait to see the vice principal. So I called the vice principal, and he assured me that my son is a good person and not in trouble. I said, I don't need you to tell me that. I know that. What I want to know is why he was treated like a prisoner who was given interrogation and put into a room and taken everything away from him when he's in 6th grade. The vice principal got defensive and told me that he had more power and control over students than the police or the sheriff's department. So my husband called the Arizona Sheriff's Department, and they were really nice, but they told him that that was pretty much correct. The school had more authority than they did.
Well, look, because schools now claim in courts they are the parent when they have the children, and they've been winning some of the cases, losing some of the others. But shaking hands or hugging is, you can get charged with trying to rape somebody now. But then if they want to teach kids how to do incredible, damaging things to their bodies, that's okay. I mean, this is in schools around the country. Remember this broke a few weeks ago? How do people express their sexual feelings? And then it goes into all of it. Masturbation, sexual fantasy, oral sex, anal sex, cuddling on the couch. I remember this article a few weeks ago. We'll pull it up. I forget how young they were. There it was. Father outraged over poster listing sex acts in middle school classroom. And this is what they teach. And look, it's out of control, and it's the breakdown of society. Some of the schools are really dangerous. There are some people that are in 6th grade that have flunked 3 times that, should really be in the 9th grade. And so they're scared of them and they stick them in those glass rooms. But why are your kids then having to be around that and then they're treated bad for something? And girls are taught, especially now, to claim someone did something to them because, white's bad, being male's bad. There's a lot of things, but I appreciate your call. Interesting story. Let's talk to Mac in Montana. Mac, you're on the air.
Alex.
Hey.
Love the show.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, about this gate thing, I'm just reminded of people I'd see out on the street or in bars, where they're kissing and, they're trying to shock you. And, I have nothing against gay people. God bless them. Let them do whatever they want.
But I mean, there is, at least by a certain group of them that are driving the agenda, this need to dominate and get in your face,
And they're also getting a sexual thrill from doing that in your face.
They probably came from real repressed families where they got beaten. And so, stay there. I'm going to come back and explain it. See, it's naughty for them. See, you're not repressed. They are. They want to force it on you because that's how they get a thrill. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers.